If you are into the law of assumption, Neville's work, and basically trying to embody the feeling of it already being done, or expecting the outcome you want, or living in the wish fulfilled as if it had already happened, you know the importance of feeling what it is we want rather than just having the thoughts. And when you can feel it's real, they say it's already yours. So in this EFT tapping video, we are going to tap away the potential residual doubts or all of these interfering thoughts or feelings that might make us feel like it's just not there yet. Because we need to assume that whatever we want is already true before it can fully materialize. Before we start the EFT, I want to be very academic. Take a piece of paper and rate your belief about what it is you want on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's say you want to manifest, I don't know, a new job. And 10 out of 10 is you absolutely, completely feel and believe that it's going to happen. And 0 out of 10 is not at all. Maybe you're at a 3, maybe you're at a 6. We're going to do this EFT video and revisit the belief after we are done. Even though part of me still doubts that what I want is possible for me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though it's hard for me to feel and believe that I can have it, I feel stuck in old patterns of doubts. I'm open to shifting this today. I've been trying to manifest this or other things in my past, and it hasn't happened. So part of me is seriously doubting right now. I'm doubting if it will ever happen. I feel I've been doing all of the work, yet nothing seems to change. And this is getting very exhausting. It is frustrating. Maybe part of me is even afraid to hope. Because what if it never happens? What if some of my most important goals and desires never happen? That would be devastating. So part of me doesn't want to hope. Part of me is stopping me from believing more. Part of me doesn't want to be disappointed again. It feels scary to fully believe. Because what if it doesn't happen? What would that mean? Maybe it means that I can never have what I want. Maybe it means that I just can't manifest. Maybe it means that I don't have the powers I thought I had. And if I can't manifest, maybe I'll never have my dream life. And that feels very, very scary. So part of me is holding on to doubt. Part of me needs to protect me against disappointment yet again. But at the same time, I'm so ready for it. At the same time, if I desire it, I can have it. Because whatever I put in my mind can turn into my reality. So maybe I can release part of the fear or doubt today. And if I need to protect myself and keep some doubt, I can do that. I can compromise. I can be open to all of the ways what I want can come to me. What if it's already done? What if what I want is way closer than I think it is? What if the universe or God is orchestrating everything in the background? What if I can't see it yet, but it's about to happen? But because I can't see it and I get mad, I'm pushing it away. They say, ask and you shall receive. Not ask, doubt, get mad, and you shall receive. It's part of being human. I fully accept all of these parts that feel the need for doubt. They're just trying to help. But doubting is not helping. So I'm open to trying something different now. I'm allowing myself to feel the feeling. I give my body permission to relax. I don't have to chase something that's already done. I don't need to overthink what is already done. The less I think and control, the faster it happens. I stop arguing for my limitations. Controlling creates a wall between me and what I want. I let go of the wall of control now. I only have one job, and that is focusing on what I want. Imagining how it feels to already have it. And I can do that. I can do that easily. I can start with 1 or 2 times a day. Putting some calm music and breathing slowly to get into a relaxed state. And for just a few minutes, I can fully be in that reality. And I'm sending the signal to the universe and to God just like that. The more I can hold the image of what it is I want, the more natural it becomes, and the fastest it comes. I tune into the feeling of already having it. And I thank all of the parts of me that made me doubt. Maybe in the past it wasn't safe to dream big. Maybe people said, stop dreaming and come back to reality. But reality is what I create in my mind. There are a lot of people in this world who can't create their reality and who project their limitations on me. I choose not to let that in. I choose to remember at least 2 things I wanted and got. I relax in the feeling of having it. It is safe to be excited. It is safe to let go so I can let in. And I know I have so many tools to deal with the doubt or fears. I can do EFT tapping, for example. I'm very, very good at shifting my emotions. And shifting my emotions is all I need to create a new reality. Flowing from doubt to peace or even excitement. If I can shift my emotions, which is energy in motion, I can shift my energy and my feelings. It is that simple. Even if I need 1 week or 1 month to make 10% progress in my thoughts, even if it takes me 6 or 12 months to have what it is I want, I would sign for that deal. I would sign that deal. Maybe I can let go of the how and the when just a little. Because letting go is letting in. I would prefer it for it to come faster, but I'm okay if it doesn't. I am safe and cared for. Each time I was in a dire situation and thought it would not be okay, there are so many times it did turn out to be okay. And I spent all of that time creating stress and anxiety for nothing. Maybe there is a better way to manifest. I feel how it feels like to have it already done. It's easy for me to live in the wish fulfilled. Being Delulu is the Solulu. And if I have to do this video once or twice a day, I'm absolutely willing to do that. It is safe to trust, and it is safe to receive. Okay, taking a deep breath in and breathe out. This tapping is even shifting how my linen shirt is sitting on me. So please remember to check the intensity of the belief now. Are you believing a bit more than before we started the video that you can have what it is you want? In the case that it hasn't shifted, try to be very mindful about exactly what emotion came up. Maybe it's anger that nothing seems to be working for you, and that's frustrating. And then do a video, EFT video on the anger. Maybe it's hopelessness, because in many situations in the past, you didn't quite have control on some things, and now part of your mind thinks, well, I can never control anything. And it was probably not your fault or other people were involved. What we need to do is shift the energy, and even if we can shift it a tiny bit today, that will snowball into a bigger massive effect that will always get you more of what you want if you are willing to feel like it's already done. One of the images that really helps me, that I love, is imagining that our mind, so the thoughts we have, the inner dialogue, what we say, and what we are imagining, is something that the universe get inspired from to create our reality. So we want to be very intentional about what it is we're holding in our mind. And one of the ways that we can do that in a very productive way is creating a moment of peace and silence with calm music and slowing down our breathing. And in that moment, even if it's only a few minutes, be that person who already has it. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can smell it, maybe you can touch it. You can even imagine an inner dialogue or a conversation you would have with a friend if what you want has materialized in your life. And then keep repeating that imaginary conversation in your mind over and over and over again as if it is real. And I promise it will become real. So, as usual, keep tapping and see you next time.